Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be reviewing Amphibia Season 3 Episode 4. Episode 4. Yeah, I'm sorry. Episode 4B, the second half, called Temple Frogs, and I got really distracted by something. It's almost been like an hour, close to an hour since I posted the first segment, which isn't too far because I was like getting distracted by something else. But I'm back. I definitely want to get the second segment in so I can do episode 5 tomorrow. Wednesday. Okay, so Temple Frogs. I don't have a clip. Sorry, but let's get started. The first thing is where the episode doesn't really trick you, but and it's like, oh, Planter, it's like the front and center, and it's like, oh yeah, and I got information from Dr. Jan. I was like, oh, the place is called Temple. The episode is called Temple Frogs, but Anne says I got a message from Dr. Jan that she said I found some ancient writing. Oh, but no, I found something really cool on the pot that we found. So come over to the museum, and then okay, get in your disguises, and they did, and they're gonna go to the museum. I was like, oh, it's called Temple Frogs. Then we have Mr. and Mrs. Boonshore. They, oh hey, before you, hey, where you guys headed? You gotta help us, pack up the car, the minivan. Okay, but we gotta get to the museum, and then, actually, no, sorry. They're actually struggling to carry some stuff, and the Planter's like, oh, we'll help you, Boonchoy. So we're happy to help. And so, okay, let's take a couple minutes to help out, but we gotta get to the museum. It's very important. And Mr. Butcher was like, no, you gotta come to the Thai temple with us. Okay, that's why it's called Temple Frogs, and the Planters are gonna come too. The community, and it's like, can we do it tomorrow? Like, this is very important. She's like, no, this is very important for the community, and we gotta go today. It's very important. And then but it's like, this is very important, and this is important too. You can't just go do like whatever, even though the getting the Planters home is very serious. Going back to your culture, that's also pretty serious, and it's very close to the mom, so you have to come. And it's like, oh, okay, fine. And and then I forgot what episode I said it in. I think it was Hop to Drop, where I said these two kids that were photographing Anne. They're taking pictures of her. These are the kids, and their names are Desi and Rico. And I see you, Desi, Rico. Because and Mr. Bunch was like, oh, what was that going on? And it's like, oh, they're just annoying school bloggers from the newspaper that they're trying to get a photo of the girl who went missing. Are we gonna get a newspaper of girl who went missing and Boonchoy, but Sasha Waitbright and Marcy Wu didn't show up? Maybe we'll get Anne to talk about them. Mr. and Mrs. Waitbright and the Woos. Where are they? Did the Woos move? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, and I love this. Mr. Boonshaw's like, oh, I got some photos I can use. Oh, this is you eating spaghetti, and this is you doing something else. I think this is you taking a bath, and it's like, Dad, stop it. And he's like, never. I love it. And it's like, Mom, I don't have time for this. I gotta get to the museum. I'm like, no, come on, just stay for 1 hour. Okay, fine. They get to the Thai temple. It looks really accurate to the actual Thai temple that's in Los Angeles. So that's pretty cool. And just setting up food and stuff. Hop Pop setting up the umbrella, and Hop Pop setting up the food. Sprig setting up the umbrella, and I'm glad that Sprig actually got the help, because back at what was it called, Thai Feud, Sprig's like, how can I help? And Mr. Booch was like, you're a guest, like, don't worry about it. No, the Boonchos are letting the Planters help, and I really love that. And basically And then Mr. and Mrs. Butch are like, oh, planters, you can really learn something. Like you can explore. And so, oh, that's really cool. And wait, I'm sorry, no, Anne said that. Mrs. Butch was like, hey, Anne, to stay for an hour. Okay, fine. And here's a hat. Here's some food, and make sure you stay out and open so all people can see you. And she's like, wait, you don't mean everyone. And then all these old ladies. Oh, and then they're speaking in Thai. I don't know exactly what you're saying, but it's like, oh, thank goodness you're alive, I think. I probably translated that wrong. And she like did this. Hopefully I'm doing it right. And then she basically said, oh, there's a miscommunication. My parents forgot I was sent to tennis camp. And this old lady said, oh, typical. It's like, oh, and one of them was like, eat something. Classic one. It's not technically her grandma, but it's like an older person in the culture usually does that. I've seen this is like the second time it's happened, so I'm assuming it's kind of common amongst all cultures. It might not be with every culture, but I just think most. But in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong. But and then even probably say, "Oh, Anne, like, what does this mean?" I was actually kind of wondering too. And Anne says, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. She said, "This means a Y, and it means to. It's like a greeting to express great gratitude to your elders and show respect." I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And Paul said, "Oh, that's really nice." And Hop said, "Yeah, you kids could really learn something here." And it's like we got an hour to kill because she set up an hour on her timer. It's like, she even said like, hang on, Dr. Jan, like an hour will go by fast. And right. And then Anne's like, you guys can explore if you want. And then immediately, before you go, keep those disguises on. And then it's like, okay, but come on, let's go. And basically we had the planters separate. First Hop. And I guess this is I think the creator Matt Brawley actually voiced this guy where Hop's like, oh, what is this? And he's like saying this is some, I forgot what's called, some sort of Thai dance, and where you express yourself through movements and kind of like theater. And then Hop's like, theater, I'm in. He does like a dance. They're like, oh yeah, like, and they're like cheering for him, and he's like, I love this place. He's like crying and stuff. We have Polly is in like this school. Oh, I also forgot Polly's like, oh, Anne, nice to see you. And Anne's like sticking her tongue out, like in a photo. And she's like, oh yeah, this place seems really cool, but it's just school. It's just learning because she learned how to speak Thai a little bit in this place, in the Thai temple. There's like a mini Thai school here. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then Polly's like, I am walking like a human. Okay. And then she goes to the Thai school, the Thai room, where you speak the language. And then just some new kids there, and full classroom. And then Polly speaks what does she say? Langao. I probably said that so wrong. And then the teacher's like, oh, she's like, oh, you speak Thai? And she's like, yeah. It's like, where? Like, she spoke in Thai. It was like it translated in the subtitles. Oh, I went through Mrs. Boon Choi's rom-coms. Oh my goodness. I'm assuming Mrs. Boon Choi let you go through this. It's not confirmed if she did or not, but who knows? Because I don't want Polly to rummage through things aren't hers. But what was it? And then this little girl next door like show off. She's speaking Thai like no problem. And we get the Sprig, and he's playing like, I'm assuming like a version of I almost said Sonic for some reason. I'm so sorry. Soccer and volleyball, because there's like a net that looks like for volleyball, but there's like a ball that Sprig kicked really well because he's a frog, like soccer. So if anyone knows like the exact name of the sport, please fill me in. And then this guy, this really like tall beefy guys, and he's like, oh, I saw him first. Oh, I saw him. I want him on my team. And he's like, hey guys, there's enough Sprig for everyone. And he's like, oh, okay, so he could probably like go between teams. Like one round he's on one team, and the next round he's on the other team. Okay. And then we have Anne, who well, looked at her fan, looked on her phone because she's almost out of her tray, and she looked at the phone. Oh, an hour probably gone by. It's only been 10 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I can't. Oh, she like ate the rest of the food and stuff, and she's like, sorry, Mom. The Thai temple has to wait. Like, I can't just stand around here doing nothing. And then she called Dr. Jan. He said, "Oh, Dr. Jan, Yan, I'm coming by." And she said, "Okay." And then lanky, evil Frobo, the cloaks basically that turns him invisible. He's listening onto it. Oh, I found the girl. She is calling to get to the museum again, but she's at the Thai temple. But he's like too damaged to go anywhere, so he sent his mini drones. And back in the theme song, we actually saw the Thai temple with these older ladies looking at these drones. So, ooh, this is interesting. And and basically, so evil Frobo is sending the dragonflies robots, and then Anne's like, I gotta go. Oh, she asked this lady, hey, would you want to pretend to be me? I can pay you $10. She's like, I don't see why not. And she's like, you're gonna pay me up front or? And Anne just left. She does. Spoilers. She does eventually say, so I'm assuming she did pay her. It was just off screen. Well, actually, the episode does end while they're still at the Thai temple, so I'm assuming that she did pay her. I'm assuming. Okay. But she's like, "Are you gonna pay me up front?" And then she went to go check on everybody. She went to Hop Pop and said, "Oh, Hop Pop, we gotta go." Oh, Shan, this is the most important dance. And he says, "Oh, okay, Hop Pop, you can just stay here." And Hop Pop's doing traditional. Oh, it was called cone dancing. Sorry, cone dancing. And she was like wearing a mask and stuff. That's pretty cool. She gets to Polly, and Polly's speaking like fluent Thai, and she's like, "Oh, they asked me what am I, and I asked who are you?" Like, and they're kind of really funny, and it's like, excuse me, and it's like, "Oh, are you kidding me? It took me months to speak like sort of Thai, and Polly's like doing no problem." So Anne's kind of jealous. Ooh, is this gonna come back in another episode? Maybe. And I can't believe it. My little sister's speaking better Thai than me. And I'm the oldest sister. And she's kind of thinking, well, it is kind of cool that they're connecting with Thai culture like this, which is true. She goes to Sprig. Oh, maybe just being me and Sprig. And Sprig's doing really good with the soccer volleyball thing. He's doing really well. And he's like, I guess Sprig's out too. And okay, I guess I'll go by myself and I'll fill them in later. She rushes out. Oh, and Miss Booch almost drops her Tupperware. She's like, "And where are you going?" And I was just you're gonna see your museum friend, weren't you? And she's like, "Okay, fine." It's like, Anne, you couldn't just stay for 1 hour, Mom. I don't understand why this is so important. The museum is important and she has a point. The planters need to go home. Also, she has to stop King Andrews, but her mom doesn't know that. But she's like, "Why is this so important to you, Mom?" And we get the explanation, where she's like, "Because the Thai community was taking care of me and Dad while you were gone, and also helping out at the restaurant, doing deliveries and stuff like that." And I'm like, "Oh," because I'm kind of thinking when I first heard that, I was kind of thinking, well, you're both adults that you can take care of, but losing your daughter. They said 5 months. It should have been 6. For 6 months, that takes a toll on you. Yeah, of course the Thai community helped. So I actually felt kind of bad at a second watch. I was like, oh, so sorry, forgive me. But and Anne's actually saying, oh, jeez, I feel kind of like a jerk because I just been brushed off the Thai community like nothing because in modern day and age, like for like a teenage girl, guy, or anyone. They kind of see like, at least for like the modern age, for as the new community as a whole, they kind of, because I don't want to say everyone because everyone's different. Where most of them are think like internet first, culture second or third. Again, it's different for everyone. So I'm not trying to make like a percentage because I don't know the percentage, but other than that, Anne's like a modern girl in 2020. And man, I feel like a real jerk. And then it's okay, Anne. Like I know you want to go to the museum and support. I know, but this is important too. The tag community's been taking care of me and Dad since you've been gone. It was really hard, but we're so grateful that they were helping. And I just want you to be kind of more connected and see the reason. And Anne's like, yeah. And it's kind of more understanding. I love it. Then we see shadows of the dragonflies. I was like, oh no. And Mrs. Boonch was like, what's that? And it's like, oh no, it's from the robot. And I'm like, are these Mrs. Boonchoy gonna find out? She's like, what robot? Oh, the robot's the name of the photography school, the photography place at our school that those kids were doing. And she just kind of believes it, and everyone that believes it, I was kind of annoyed by that. Like, really? You call it the robot? That's such a weird name. I don't know. Please, anyone tell me that any school called their photography club the robot? Please let me know because I don't know. I find it kind of weird. And then obviously Anne's like, "Mom, protect the tag community." I love that. But and Anne's like, "Okay, planters, guys, we have to fight." And say, "Okay, we're with you, Anne." And then Mrs. Boonchoy's, "I wish I could play this clip. Oh, I'm so frustrated." But she's like, "Anne, we're with you." And Anne's like, "Mom, I told you to stand down. I told you to hide and protect the community." And this line, why is there no clip? Ugh. She's like, "We are a community. We stand together. And when one of us are in danger, we all are." And I love that. I probably didn't get the whole thing because I can't exactly remember. So frustrated. But oh my goodness. And then this is old lady, the one that was feeding Anne. Take this, St. James Middle School paparazzi. Why do you think it's in middle school? Whatever. And they're fighting up against it, and as soon as the planters start fighting, more of their disguises keep on going off and off and off and off. Polly's wig, Sprig's shoes, Hop Pop's fake nose, and glasses. And then Mr. Boontree tried to throw the plate, and it doesn't work while all the old ladies were throwing it, and it worked. They hitting the robots. I don't know. Did we have to do that? I don't know. I don't think you have to do that. And then and it's like, "Oh, hey, serves up, robot." And they're defeating it. It's really cool. And all the robots are exploding. The dragonflies are defeated. And it's like, "Oh no, your disguises, they do this realistic form of the frogs." Oh my goodness, people call it cursed, and oh my goodness. And then they're kind of like, "Ugh," and then it's, "Oh, please, everyone tag community, I can explain." Hey, you don't have to explain. Oh, I love this. If they're your family, if your extended family, they're your friends, it's fine. No matter how ugly they are. And if that's what they're seeing, then yeah, they are kind of ugly. I'm sorry. They're frogs. Frogs are disgusting. Kind of. I don't know. And then Hop Pop's like, "Ouch." And Sprig's like, "It's still funny. It's funny, but it still hurts." And Polly's like, "They're talking about you too." And then Anne's like, "Oh, I can't express my gratitude enough for you guys," but she just did this, and the planters did it also. And then there's like, "Oh, you show great respect, Anne. Thank you for your community." And then they're just cleaning up, and Anne's like, "Well, let's stay the rest of the day and help clean up." And Mrs. Boonch was like, "Oh, these photographers use really advanced technology. One, I want to say, how are you fooled by this? And two, when are the Boonches going to figure this out?" Because she said, "Oh, this is very advanced technology for just middle school stuff." Who knows? But, I thought you wanted to go, very important, go to your museum friend. And she's like, "Well, this is important too." And thank you so much for staying. Then Dr. Jen shows up. He's like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't wait for, I couldn't wait for you just to come. I had to show you this." And Mrs. Butch is like, you can go in." And they all go by this tree. I shined some black light, just like you said. I found this. And then I like this. Anne just happens to have Marcy's journal. This is Marcy's journal, and Anne just happens to have it. and no expression, no feelings, no emotion whatsoever. She's like, I can translate. And according to Marcy's notes in her journal, it says, "Seek the mother of Olms; she will guide you to your destiny." And I was like, oh, and it's like, does anyone know what that means? And they're like, nope. I was thinking maybe Hot Pop because he's old, but like, no, he doesn't know anything. And it probably like, blows a raspberry, like, pff. And that's the end of the episode. Okay, man, and show emotion, but whatever. But about Marcy, but apparently not. Um, well, I want to read this episode. Did this happen the episode? Hmm. Uh, 95, 90. Hmm. 90, 85. Hmm. Hmm. Um. 90. Wait, wait a minute. Sorry. Hold on, did I miss something? Yeah, 90 really did. And this is like a big complaint, but the really only complaints I had was Anne showing. Oh, wait a minute, actually. Hold on. Sorry. 85, because I forgot. Because Anne so happens to have Marcy's journal. This isn't your journal? Did Marcy give it to you? Why did Marcy give it to you? Like, and again, I'm already ahead in season 3 all the way. There's only one more episode left. Only one more that's gonna premiere like live. No explanation why Anne has Marcy's journal. I don't even know Anne gave it back to her. So yeah, that was one complaint. Second one, Anne shows no emotion, no tears, no anything. Just I have Marcy's journal. She's all soaked and stuff, and I'm gonna read it. I can translate, and this is what it says. The prophecy is cool. Seek the mother of Olms, and she will guide you to your destiny. Really cool. Who's the mother of Olms? We've seen Olms before in Corliss Pass. Is it their mother? Who knows? So that's really cool. But oh my goodness, and show emotion. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so those two things bother me, along with Mrs. Booncho in the tag community. Believing that this is from St. James Middle School, the drones and stuff like that, including when Mrs. Booncho say, "Oh, this seems like advanced technology." So, yeah, that kind of bugged me. But what did I give the first segment? Wasn't it 80? Yeah. It was an 80. So first half I give it 80. Second half I give it 85. Both segments were great. This was great. And I almost gave it fantastic, but there was one more thing I had to say. Sorry, it was just great. But B plus. So 83%. Yeah, 83%. This was a solid B episode for episode 4. And yeah, everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, don't forget to share the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Amphibia, but my review for Amphibia, Season 3, Episode 5, maybe also Episode 6, but I don't know. Episode 5 definitely for, what's it called? Yeah, let's call that. I know one segment is called Ansterminator. What was the second one called? I want to say Mr. X, but I think Mr. X is with Sprig's birthday. So what's with Ansterminator? Huh. I need to. I'm sorry. I need to look back in the episode titles because I'm drawing a blank because Spider Sprig and Olivia Yunan are together. Froggy Little Christmas is one gigantic segment, and that's the mid-season finale. Hollywood Hop Hop and If You Give a Frog a Cookie, that's another segment. The two segments together. So we have, and then Mr. X and Sprig's birthday. That's another two segments. But what's with Terminator, which is reference to Terminator? Huh. I'm definitely tomorrow. I have the episode title, but for some reason I'm just drawing a blank. But tomorrow I'll see you guys for episode 5. Okay. Bye.